Western River. Welcome back. It's been 12 months. I'm down here this afternoon fishing the last couple of hours of the run-in tide and hopefully pick up a few fish. I can see brim swimming around here in front of me. They're probably not legal, but there's plenty of them, and hopefully maybe a whiting or a flathead. That'd be nice. So we'll see how we go. A few bits of pilchard in the water and the brim are all over it. And just down here off my rod tip, I'll just move it, there's a tiny little black stingray. Not that I want to catch it, but just of interest. Yes, the brim are definitely here. So this rod has got half a pilchard and a tiny little weight. This is the one I hope will perhaps get me a flathead. I'll throw that out there away from the brim. The problem with this spot is all the undesirable stuff that hits your bait before the quality fish get it. But yeah, well, that's just part of the game, isn't it? So we'll see how that goes. Normally your flathead bites are pretty dramatic. They don't muck around. And I'll put cockle on the other rod and just drop it down here in amongst these brim. I don't think that's going to take very long. Yep, there's certainly a few brim down here. Just a few little bits of pilchard out there, and they're all over it. Look at this. Trouble is, most of them aren't that big. Put a bet on how long this takes. I'm saying about 5 seconds. 2, 3, 4, 5. Pretty close. That's not a brim. No. Oh yes it is. A brim and a parrotfish. So this brim is probably no more than about, I don't know, 22, 23 centimetres, not very big. Put him back over there. And the parrotfish, well, it doesn't really matter how big they are because I don't want him. He's probably not much bigger. That's a good start. Another little brim, emphasis on the little. See, I tell you what, if these were twice as big even, they'd be really worth catching. But seems to be a large number of these little blokes. Well, no shortage of these. Wouldn't mind a bigger model. You throw anything in here, cockle, squid, pilchard, and they're all over it. But it's not putting fillets on the table, is it? Right, something's taken the half pilchard. Could be another little brim. We'll see in a second. Yes, I think it is. Good fight, but just not big enough. A little bit bigger than the other ones though. And off he goes. And surprise, surprise, another little brim. I'll tell you what, just looking at some of the fish that are down there, this is small compared to some of the ones that are there. And I guess it's the small dumb ones that get caught, isn't it? So that was on cockle. There are dozens of them, right in the shallow water and all around the berley pot that I've just put in. Got that one. Not very big. And just for a change, it's a tiny little whiting. Well, I need you to be about 20 centimetres bigger than that, mate. It's a good bite, nevertheless. And there are some big whiting in here from time to time, you know, 40 centimetres or thereabouts, but he's well undersized, that one. Back he goes. Oh, a foul hooked parrotfish. No, he's not, he's hooked in the mouth, but tell you what, I could do without these little buggers. Well, I don't know what this is. Oh, it got off. I suspect that was probably a flathead. Bugger. Another mini bream. There's that little stingray just underneath him. Now I've just seen a flathead swim right up to the berley pot and he's nosing around, so I'm going to see if I can drop this pilchard in front of him and get him to take it. And he's eating it. How about that? That would have to be the funniest thing I've never done that before. I saw him swim up and just drop the bait in front of him and he fell for it. Unbelievable. That looks like tea to me. That's a nice fish. Let's get the fish grips. Right, I've cleaned that flathead and put him in the esky on ice. I don't want to waste a fish like that. And that's the head. Pretty impressive. That's about 12 centimetres. I'll measure it when I get back. Well, that made fishing look easy. So now what I've got to do is try and get another one. Alright, something else has taken the half pilchard. Looks Looks like it wants to go up on the bank. I don't know what it is. Let's get up there and have a look. Oh, it's another brim. Not a bad one, but when you compare it to the ones just about to swim past, it's quite small. Right, let's be having you. Not bad, but not big. The breeze has really got up down the gully now. I can't see the fish anymore. I'm going to try just drifting half a pilchard down here and see if I can pick up something that way. Now, usually this is quite a productive method. Well, this is a bit like shooting fish in a barrel, so to speak. The wind's dropped, I can see the fish, throw a bait in there and they just go for it. There's another one. They're not huge, but good fun. Just check out those fish. No, lost that bait as well. They are so quick. Got this one. I don't think it's a brim. It's not. It's a parrotfish. The scourge of people fishing for quality fish anywhere in South Australia, these things. Pain. Another one. Another little brim. This one cockle. Well, I've caught about 10 brim, a couple of parrotfish, one small whiting and that big flathead. So I'm not unhappy with this as the first session back down here for 12 months. I think I'll be back and come prepared with a bit better quality bait and see if I can't pluck a few more of these bigger fish out. Okay, session over. See you on the next one.